And the shooting at Robb Elementary, of course, has ignited calls for change in our state, including a big push for gun control and school safety.
KENS 5 reporter Alyssa Tejas joins us live now. And Vanessa, really, what has changed? Alyssa, what has changed in that legislation in the past year?
Good morning, Sarah and Barry. So as we've been covering for the past year, many of these families have been calling for change when it comes to gun legislation. In fact, some of the victims' families, since this Texas legislation has started, have spent countless hours traveling to the Texas Capitol. State Senator Roland Gutierrez, a Democrat representing Uvalde, has been a staunch supporter of gun control legislation. For weeks, he's held press conferences and introduced 21 bills calling for change. They included universal background checks and red flag laws, but they didn't pass, including House Bill 2744. The bill would have raised the minimum age to buy certain semi-automatic rifles from 18 to 21. Opponents of the bill, including Governor Abbott, say the bill would violate the constitutional rights of young adults. Families of the victims expressed frustration after these bills did not pass.
Do you hope we just go away? Because if that's the case, you're sadly mistaken.
Some bills that have made progress, including Senate Bill 728. It requires courts to report involuntary mental health hospitalizations of minors 16 and older to federal background check systems. That bill is headed to the governor's desk, but most change has come to Texas schools. State officials provided schools with millions for safety and mental health resources following the shooting. It also included funding for bullet-resistant shields. House Bill 249 would establish a school safety officer volunteer program for retired vets and ex-police officers. At the federal level, after the shooting at Robb, Congress passed the bipartisan Safer Communities Act. The bill would increase the number of qualified mental health professionals in schools and covers most of the costs for services.
The thing we can all agree on is we ought to keep firearms out of the hands of people who are suffering from mental health problems.
The Texas legislation will wrap up next week. For now, reporting from the Northwest Side, I'm Alyssa Tejas, KENS 5.
Alyssa, thank you. And throughout